Hey everyone! I'm back today with more Demon Slayer. And if you're watching this video early, it does mean that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. As always, I'm sending you big hugs through the screen. If not, still thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description below. So last time on Demon Slayer, we got a little bit more into what I felt like was some of the world building. It wasn't so much world building as it was finding out a little bit more about demon slayers in general and who they are. And even that we got like a tiny little bit. But we got to meet this kind of like elder character who it seems like is recruiting our main character, who I think I know his name now, Tanjiro. I know Nezuko, like that one I know off the top of my head, and I love her, by the way. We've only been with these characters a couple of episodes, and already I'm developing such an attachment to, our main character, of course, but also kind of our main character, Nezuko, because all of this kind of revolves around her and getting her cured. She has such a cute, like, animalistic doesn't even, I don't know, like, that's not the right phrase, but it's the only thing I can think of to describe, like, kind of this little, like, cute, like, she's like a little critter, you know? She's kind of like a little character, and I just love it, and I'm looking forward to seeing her more, because I did not, the way that we started off the series, it was such a kind of like grim tone of like this whole, almost the entire family being slaughtered, and, now having to save Nezuko, because she's turning into a demon, or she has been turned, but we know she's not like fully turned. I wouldn't have guessed that they would kind of portray her in this cute little, like, nya. Considering that beginning, but I'm on board with it. I like it. So I'm looking forward to seeing her more, and I'm looking forward to seeing kind of more about demon slaying in general, because, as I was saying before I got ranting too much, we met this elder character. We know that he has the same strong sense of smell as Tanjiro. I really hope that's his name. And I'm kind of curious about, is it kind of like, I'm thinking of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, where like some people are just chosen as slayers, Is it that certain people are chosen and they have that strong sense of smell? Or is it just some people just have certain qualities and that helps them to be a demon slayer? I don't know like any of the specifics yet. So I'm really excited to see more of the world building and, kind of where this is going. We're doing a lot of establishment right now, and like I said already, I'm really getting attached to characters, but I know that's only going to ramp up significantly once we start getting into like, all right, everything's established, and now we're gonna now it's gonna get real. We're gonna have like some battle stuff, and I'm sure that's coming, so I'm really excited for it. So without further ado, I think I will save my longer rant for the outro, as I usually try to do, and I usually fail to do, because I just end up ranting no matter what. Let's jump in to the next episode of Demon Slayer. I can't wait, so let's do this! Alright, that was so good. Oh my god, like I was saying, I love the pacing of the fights. It's just so instantaneous, and I have so many questions. I have so many questions about what just happened. So Makomo and Sabito, I actually got the names, want that on the record. They weren't, like, what are they? Who are they? Are they real? Were they in his head? Were they spirits? I have no idea. But that was pretty cool. I would have been really satisfied at just the slashing of the mask, because that was so cool and such a good moment and such a good visual. But when... when they panned out and he had sliced that boulder, Wow, that was epic. That was really good. So I think it was really helpful for him because, like, through that whole thing, I was like, yeah, he's training, but, like, how are you supposed to know what you're training and what you're trying to do? It was really cool that Makomo was able to put it into words for him, like, this is why you need the breathing. This is what happens in your body when you do the breathing. So we know Makomo explained that they were orphan children and taken in by, I'm not going to remember his name, I'm sorry, but the trainer who's been training Tanjiro. So I guess they're real kids. I guess they're real people. I don't know. Or maybe they are ghosts. I don't know. Maybe they were like 50 years ago taken in by him and now they're ghosts. I don't know. I feel like I'm starting to get in my like paranoid, you guys know how I get in like my frenzied theories. So I just need to chill and see what's going to happen. But that was great. Also, I didn't realize that Nezuko was now like in a coma. So that's a thing. Like that's a major issue, I would say. That's a major problem. I'm guessing she's going to come out of it somehow because, I mean, just from like watching the credits and everything, it looks like she's going to be awake through some of the series, but I have no idea like what's going on or how that's going to happen. Really heartbroken for Tanjiro in those moments where he's just putting everything on the line, his body, everything, and he just won't stop, and he's just and he just has that moment of like, what if I just come home one day and she's dead? And it's just like, oh my God, I want more than anything in the world. I just want him to be able to reach his peak physical strength so that he can do what he has to do and save his sister and get on with his journey and just like hopefully move on with his life. It's so heartbreaking where we started with these characters, and I'm so invested in them now, and I just want them to be okay. So what else? Was there anything else? So we had like kind of a revelation about just that little tiny narration part regarding the humans and the demons. So there is like a demon slayer organization, but it sounds like nobody really knows when it came about or who's in charge of it, which I think is kind of interesting. So there's kind of like this council, I guess, that's kind of shrouded in mystery. So I'm sure they're going to go into that more later, and I'm very curious to see more about that. Again, with the demons, it feels like we're kind of following a lot of like vampire rules for them. Like they feed on people, they can turn people, you can kill them by decapitating, or what was the other one? Sunlight. One of my questions in the last episode was like, does fire work? And no, apparently fire does not work. Or at least they didn't mention it as one of the ways to kill them in that little narration. Wow, you guys. Very, very curious to see where everything goes next. It was a great episode. Very proud of my guy Tanjiro, and I can't wait to see where it's going. I just want everyone to be okay. That's my wish. I just want everyone to be okay. So on that note, great episode. Can't wait to see more. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please join me next time. We'll watch more together, and I'll see you then. Bye, guys.